Good morning. It is currently 6:52 a.m. on a Tuesday. It's been a few days since I've done any type of vlogging, and it's honestly just been so hard with like the Wi-Fi, and I don't know why I was having these issues before I left, but CapCut on my laptop is just so glitchy and so slow, so I really have like been struggling to like edit my videos and then upload them. It's just been a whole ordeal, but I decided today I would pull out the camera. This is like the first kind of week where I'm trying to transition out of holiday mode and go like find my routine a little bit more. I did have a little bit of a struggle yesterday with just like trying to figure out where to work from. Like I said, the Wi-Fi connections are not the best, and I'm not staying in like a super touristy area, so there's not like a huge selection of like cool working cafes like there would be in Canggu or Uluwatu or Seminyak. It's very like kind of more locally and also just more resorts, but I think I found a place that I'm going to try today which has like a monthly membership, and you've got like the gym facility, pool, kids area, playground where you can bring like your nanny and your kid can come as well. It's $100 per month. I'm only here for like another 3 weeks, but like $100 is really good, because when you go to the fancy gyms and stuff that also have like workspaces out in Canggu way, you've got to pay for a taxi there and back, which is going to be about $30 there and back, plus the childcare fees, which is like $70 a day depending on how much your nanny costs. Gyms, especially like in Canggu area, like the more famous ones, are around $30 a day, and then you've got to get like your lunch and everything, so it adds up so quickly. And honestly, this trip, I've only been here a week, and I thought like coming to Bali it would be more cost effective than working at home, but it's way more expensive. Like way more expensive with like daycare fees plus having to pay for a nanny over here, etc. Anyways, just sharing everything as transparently as possible if anyone is in the same situation or like keen to try something different. That's what I've found from this experience so far. So today's mission is like go to the beach, sorry, not the beach club, go to the health and wellness center, sign up for that for the month. I've started like prepping and planning some of my own meals, so I'm trying to just have kind of like 1 to 2 meals out a day. I'm kind of overeating out anyways because I like to make my own food. The only thing is like I don't want to be like fully meal prepping, etc. So I just have some overnight oats in here, and I actually found, I'll show you. I found these bags. I found these bags of oats, which are so good for overnight oats because they already have like chia seeds, goji berries, and fruit in it, like dried fruit, sultanas, etc. They also have like goji berries, raisins, cranberries. So I'm actually going to buy some of these and bring them home. It was actually really cheap. It was like $5 for the bag, and I just chucked that in here with some Greek yogurt, unsweetened, scoop of protein powder and water, and then I've just topped it off with like banana and PB2 powder. Again, I'm not tracking, so I literally have no idea about the calories or anything like that. I've definitely put on some weight while I've been away, in a good way I would say, and I'm happy with that. Yes. Can I make a house? Yeah, I'm gonna make my breakfast. Do you want to help me make my breakfast? I'm gonna make eggs on toast.
I want to help.
Okay, can you wait 10 minutes? Can you make me something first while I make my breakfast? Because Mummy's really hungry. I can't make it. She wants me to make her a house with this. I can make a ball. So this is how we are looking. I don't know how much I weigh. I did weigh myself last week at the gym at the end of the day with like shoes and everything on, and I was 56.5 I think on the scales. So I may have put on maybe like 500 grams to a kilo. I think I was 55 First thing in the morning, empty stomach, after I went to the toilet, no food, no water, like the day that I flew out. And then yeah, like a week after was 56.6 at the end, or I don't know, something like that, at the end of the day with my clothes on, after eating, after drinking, which is like, normally I kind of fluctuate like 1.5 kilos, 2 kilos by the end of the day. But yeah, definitely put on a little bit of body fat around my midsection, which is totally fine. I still don't have my freaking cycle. So main priority is to get that back. I'm really loving having a little bit more like boobs and bum at the moment. I'm not feeling like so stringy and so like I definitely feel a lot of fullness come back, and I feel like a bit more confident. I'm gonna make breakfast now. I brought this over from New Zealand with me and just froze it. It's 16. This isn't the super high protein one, this is like the mid-range protein one, and to be honest it's not as tasty as the other one, but this is 16 grams of protein for 2 slices. I'm just having 1 slice a day at the moment because I'm trying to savor it, and then I'm gonna have 3 eggs and a plate of fruit, and I'm just keeping that like really consistent across the week. And then this is because if I have this first, then I really want sweet stuff for the rest of the day, so I've been trying to just have a bit more of a savory high fiber breakfast and high fat breakfast, and then this is like my post training kind of pick me up. But I'm going to train at that resort center thing today, so I'll probably eat something there after. I don't think, like, I'm assuming you probably can't bring your own food in because I think it is like a, I don't know, I don't really want to bring, like, you can't really bring food around with you anyways just because it's so hot, so like this would not be good. So I'll have this maybe later on. Appetite and stuff has been actually a lot higher recently, and I think it's because I have been eating more like fruit and carbohydrates unintentionally, but that's kind of like a good thing because we still want to be gaining some weight and getting healthy again. I don't know what it is, but the eggs in Bali taste so much better than the eggs at home. I've always thought that. Also, confession, I have severely underestimated how hard it was going to be solo parenting and working, and I'm only on day 1. Some more what? More crackers? I'll bring it to you, right. The good thing is Amara has been eating so much more food recently, but we are having prawn crackers this morning. It's like her current hyperfixation is prawn crackers and like mini bananas. One thing that I have been pretty consistent with is getting in like my 10k daily steps. It's definitely not been easy. There's definitely been some occasions where like I'm pulling a kicking and screaming toddler across the beach with me and I'm like sweating my butt off because it's so hot and the pram wheels, like the front wheels are broken, so I have to drag it behind me and it's quite a challenge, to be honest, but we've stayed consistent. I'm going to do my beach walk this morning to get to the wellness center club thing, and that should be around 7,000 steps. I think it's saying that it's a 55-minute walk, so yeah, it should be a good chunk of steps, and I'm just trying to get more steps in the opportunities like that I can get my steps in as well, because I don't have a nanny every single day. So on the days that I don't have a nanny, I have to take Amara with me, which, yeah, like sometimes she's alright. I say alright because there's inevitably always a tantrum. Times it's like a real grind and a real test of patience. But what I'm kind of learning is like to keep my expectations super low, and like anything is better than nothing at this point. I've also, before I left, I was doing 60 minutes of cardio, which I think I actually mentioned in my last video. I was doing 60 minutes of cardio, but that's just completely unrealistic at the moment because time is like of an essence. So 60 minutes of cardio is no longer something that's feasible for me, and that was kind of like an additional protocol that put in place before I left, just because I was like really enjoying moving my body and enjoying having my energy back. But yeah, for now it's going to be totally unrealistic, and it's going to make me feel like I'm not doing enough. So I've just totally scratched that altogether for now, and it's probably a good thing for now as well, while I'm still trying to get my menstrual cycle back. This is breakfast: 3 eggs, 1 piece of toast, a little bit of butter, watermelon, banana, pineapple.
I like this.
I can't see, so it's hard for me to say. It's a little bit tricky. Should I try?
Yeah.
Do you want to try some pineapple?
No, one banana.
You can have my banana.
No, that.
You want a different banana?
No, that's
I'll get you one in a minute, okay? Say, which hand is it in?
Which hand is? Which hand?
This one. I got it.
Yeah.
No, you didn't cheat that time? No.
Do you see it?
No.
Do you see it?
Is it that hand?
This bit.
Wow. I just recorded and then realized it was not recording. I am on my morning beach walk this morning. I'm walking to the wellness resort to sign up for the month. Sweating. I don't know why it feels so hard today. It just feels really hard. I guess it's so hot, and I'm like kind of rushing as well because I only get the nanny for 6 hours of the day, which I know does not sound like a lot. I mean, sorry, it does sound like a lot, but when you're solo parenting, like to go for a walk, do my training, like that's already going to take maybe 2.5 hours, and then the rest is just work, and then I'm mumming until I go to sleep at night. So it's kind of full on. I know that sounds dramatic, but it's kind of full on, and yeah, it's just important to make sure that I do something for myself before I start working, because otherwise I find it really difficult like to focus. This is the workspace slash co-workspace slash wellness club that I managed to find. I'm actually sat in the restaurant, so there's like a little kind of like open outdoor gym. It's not like super modern or anything like that, but it gets the job done. There's that area, and then above that there's like the co-working area, but I'm not actually going to work in there because it's like dead silent and there like are people in there trying to work, so I don't want to sit in there when everyone's in silence trying to work. It's a little bit awkward and I just feel a bit obnoxious, so instead I've just come down to the restaurant. There's literally no one here, and I'll just do some work here for a couple of hours by the pool. Really good value for money. Like I said, it was $100 or like just less, no, $100 yeah for the month, and I will definitely be coming here like at least 3 times a week. Good Wi-Fi connection, and like I said, you can just chill by the pool, and the restaurant's right here. They do have like coffee as well, so you can, like, I literally just went and trained, came over here, connected to the Wi-Fi, gonna have a coffee, and then I'll have some food later as well. And yeah, they have like poke bowls, salads, tuna bowls, lots of nice things. They also have like energy bars, smoothies, coconut banana pancakes, fresh fruit. Oh, they even have like protein shakes. They've got protein shakes which are like $6. Yeah, loads of, like, they literally have a whole menu called healthy. So yeah, really good spot, really good little find. Like, you'd probably never find it because it's not super touristy. But yeah, I'm going to do some work now, and I will show you any of the food that I managed to grab. I did, they do have a body weight scale in the gym, and I did just jump on to weigh myself and see kind of like where I'm at, and I think I've gained around 1.5 to 2 kilos in the last, how many days have I been here for now? I've been here nearly, well, a week and a half, I think. Yeah, I've been here just under a week and a half. I did have a big day of drinking in the weekend, which may potentially cause a spike in my stats, because when I drink, like usually, especially post-show, the scales goes up massively, sometimes like 2 kilos until the fluid washes off. But I'll keep an eye on it. I do feel really good though, like I feel really good. My glutes are coming back, my back is coming back, like I feel a lot more confident in my physique. I feel a lot less like stringy and flat. But yeah, like the way that I look at it is if like you're making mindful choices and you're like, I've been eating predominantly all whole foods, I haven't had too many occasions of like blowing out. Like you shouldn't feel bad about the weight gain. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yum. It comes with a little cookie on the side, which is honestly like my favorite thing. Little things like that just make things so much better. But yeah, like I've not had too many blowouts. Like I have had a couple of slip-ups because at the end of the day I am still recovering, but all in all, like it's been honestly predominantly whole foods. And if you are gaining weight while being mindful, moving your body in a sustainable way, reducing stress, feeling positive, eating your fruits, eating your vegetables, eating your protein, doing your weight training, like the chances are your body needs to gain that weight. You shouldn't feel like bad about that, and I think that's why I feel so different this time than I felt last time, because last time I felt like I had lost all control. The wheels fell off. I lost sight of my values. I lost sight of all control. I was like dictated by sugar, and I just didn't care anymore. Like I just fully let go and was like, well, I felt like I was fighting a losing battle. It did get to the point where I got to a body fat percentage where I did start to calm my senses and get back to myself. But again, it goes to show that like the chances are you probably needed to gain that weight in order to like get to that position to recover. So yeah, I'm just trusting the process. Like I don't feel bad about it whatsoever. I feel really good, to be honest. And even though it, like 2 kilos or 1.5 kilos is actually quite a big spike for the duration of time that I have been away, it's like the weight is coming on a lot differently to how it came on last time. Like last time I felt really inflamed, whereas this time I don't feel inflamed. I have no GI distress. My glutes look fuller, my back looks better. Like I'm just a lot happier and have a lot more trust in myself in general, because I know that I've done the best that I possibly can, and now it's just about like transitioning back into life, and this is part of it. So if anyone else is finishing competing and you're feeling like really confused by whatever your body's up to, like chances are she's still recovering. It takes like around 16 weeks to recover from a prep, so just give yourself patience. You can always go into a deficit in the future, not that that's what we should be worrying or even considering doing right now, but weight loss is easy, like the recovery is really, really hard, so just be kind to yourself. Lunch, we got like a quinoa salad with some chicken and some edamame, sun-dried tomato, onion, beetroot, pumpkin. It is the same day. It's 4 p.m. in the afternoon and I'm done. Like I'm absolutely done today. I woke up at 3:30 in the morning to do some work and I was absolutely starving. Then I had the eggs and the salad and I had a protein bar and a coffee. Then I came on my walk home. All I could think about was food and how freaking hungry I was. Got home, ate straight away, did not touch the edges. And then I just kept eating. So I had like a massive overeating session. I had like a protein oats, and then I had a protein bar, and then I had like this big oatmeal cookie thing, and then I had stuffed dates, a whole packet of like I don't want to say it was a binge because I literally did not even feel physically full at all. Like, I just did not feel satiated, and I'm so low energy. Like, I'm so tired, I'm so fatigued. Even when I was saying this morning, I was like, my walk just felt so hard. And then I just had a massive wall this afternoon where I just felt like, oh my god, I just need food, I need energy. And I just feel like crap, and I've just been sat down for a couple of hours now. We need to go to the supermarket to get a couple of things, but I honestly just don't have the energy in me. And I just went to stand up to go to the kitchen to get some water, and I just feel sore. Like, my back is sore, my legs are sore. There's no more bananas? Do we need to go get more bananas as well? Yeah, we really do need to go to the shops, but I'm so knackered. We'll get we'll get a taxi there. But I feel really annoyed at myself because I should have just had bigger meals. Like, I don't know. I get frustrated at myself when I do that because, as I said, like, I'm still recovering, so sometimes this does happen, and I've come so far from where I was at this point last year. But it frustrates me when, like, it does happen because it makes me feel like I've lost all sense of control. But it's also just that reminder that I'm not recovered yet. Like, I'm still not recovered. And this is the reality. And this is what I say to my clients is, like, until you're recovered, like, sometimes those hunger cues are going to be a little bit out of whack. Good morning. This is so not the way that I wanted to start this vlog today. Yesterday I started my vlog and I had a really good day for the first half of the day, and I tried to record the afternoon kind of like in the thick of it, but I didn't manage to capture that much. I have woken up and yesterday I had a huge binge eat, like an actual binge, not overeating, like a fucking binge, to the point where I just blacked out and I can't even tell you what I actually ate because I ate so many things that I can't like count them or recall them. And I could not, like, I just remember constantly walking to the fridge and like that, it's almost like you're possessed. Like, you know what you're doing, but like you're not in control. From the second I woke up yesterday, I was fucking starving. I woke up at 3:30 in the morning yesterday and I was so hungry. I just got on my day as normal because I didn't really think anything of it. And then when I was doing my walk, I mentioned, like, I'm really tired today. This feels so hard. Went and did my training, and when I was walking back, I was like, fuck, I am so hungry. Even though I just ate, like, I had that salad and stuff, I was like, I'm so hungry, I need to get back ASAP because I'm just starving. Got back here, had my oats, and that was it. Like, it just opened the floodgates for me. I was like, I need to eat, I'm so hungry, and just nothing made me feel full. Like, nothing touched the edges, and I just ate and I can't tell you what I had because I literally had like 3 pieces of toast, 2 slices of pizza, a packet of this, a packet of that, crackers, like so much food, like thousands and thousands of calories. I think this is the 3rd time that this has happened to me, like proper binge, not overeating, the 3rd time that this has happened to me this post show. And it's really hard, as I mentioned before, because you associate that happening with your lack of like willpower, or you think it's you. And I've mentioned before, like, it's actually your body's physiological response. My body's still obviously stressed, I'm still recovering, and even though it feels a little bit weird this far in because you feel like you should be recovered, like you feel good, but your body hasn't like necessarily caught up with that yet. So that's what happened to me yesterday. And yeah, I woke up this morning, I'm trying like not to feel guilty, and I'm trying to take it as a sign of like, I need to put on more body fat. Like, I need to put more on body fat, because when your body's at a comfortable body fat percentage, your hormones are healthy and happy and recovered, like, you do not do that. Like a healthy normal person, you will not do that. And so it's really important when these things do happen, just don't restrict, because it will just continue to feed that cycle of like under eating, your body not feeling safe. And something that's really important to know is like you cannot recover your hormones or improve your hormone health while you are losing weight or you're in a deficit. And sometimes, like, even now, like, I am gaining weight slowly, but I am still too lean for like what my body wants to be, and I know that because this fucking binge eating shit keeps happening. And also it was also an emotional response as well, because I'm really struggling, like, solo parenting in Bali by myself. It's not just like the parenting, but it's more the lack of routine, and like I don't have any space. Like, we have no space. This is a small villa. There's only 2 bedrooms. There's no space for me to have away from her. There's no like TV or anything like that. I know that sounds like crap, like, oh no, there's no TV, like you can't put your kid in front of a TV, but like usually in the afternoons we have our meal, we do something after school, we have no TV time, and then we have our downtime where like we're allowed to sit on the couch and she can go and watch a little bit of TV and I can chill and have a shower and stuff like that. But like we there's no space for that here, so it's hard. And I was literally messaging Henry last night like, I can't do this. Like, she was extremely full on, like just really overstimulating yesterday, and I don't have help. Like, I am here by myself. I have no space. I can't escape. First thing I do when I get up in the morning is work, and then those 3 days a week I have a nanny for a few hours, but again, like, I'm working or I'm training, so it's not really like me time. And I'm just gonna be fully transparent, it's been really fucking hard. So I think that was also like an emotional comfort thing, is like I was really overstimulated, and I do notice that the likelihood of it happening when I was really hungry that day anyways, but the likelihood of it happening when I'm overstimulated is a lot higher. But yeah, I just wanted to show up on here and fill you guys in on what happened yesterday, because it can feel exhausting when you're trying your best and you can't get it right, and you see everyone thriving and, you know, going, oh, I've had no issues with X, Y, and Z. And while I would love to say that, and I know there's definitely been some weeks where I have said that and I have had really positive weeks, I also have had fuck ups like this week. Well, it's not a fuck up, but it just doesn't make you feel good about yourself, and especially, as I've mentioned in previous vlogs, when this has happened, it really comes back to your values. But that's why you have to remind yourself it's a physiological response. And I remember last year, as soon as I binged so much last year, but when I got back to a healthy body fat percentage, it stopped. Like, all the food noise stopped, all of the food chaos, all of it just stopped, and I was like, oh shit, like, I'm myself again. But yeah, I'm obviously just not there yet. Still don't have my fucking period. Every time I go to the toilet, I check. I'm like, is she here yet? She's not here yet. So again, it's just time. So I've just done some reassessing and a little bit of reflection for how I can kind of combat this. And this is something that I really encourage people to do, because even though we can set the goal, we can set the expectations, we do have to assess things where we keep slipping up and figure out okay, how can I work around this? And yes, it might not be like your ideal plan or expectation, but it's about managing those expectations. So I've had a little bit of a think, and I've thought, okay, what is an obstacle in my way at the moment that is also contributing towards these types of behaviors? One of those obstacles is the fact that while I would like to cook, and I've been having my breakfast and stuff at home, when we are eating out, which has actually been twice a day, I am choosing a lower calorie food or a lower calorie meal, rather than maybe going for the higher calorie meals that would probably be a bit more satiating. I'm having a lot of really good food, like vegetables and meats, but maybe they're not creating enough satiety. And because I'm not cooking at home, I don't have the resources available to have big abundant foods and meals that are low calorie like I would at home. So I'm not getting that food volume in between meals. Yesterday I went to the supermarket and I was like, right, I'm going to buy things so I can meal prep. But actually, when I think about it, I'm not going to fucking meal prep because that's the only time that we get out of the house. So that's like going out for a meal is kind of like something that fills the day for us. And like I said, we have like no routine at the moment. We also have no space really at the villa to get away from each other. So actually leaving the house to get a meal is a really kind of important factor for the day, for me to spend time with Amara, but also like for us to be out of this little container and not be overstimulated and just go and do something and with our day. So the reality is I probably would be better to eat out and have the expectation of having 2 meals out a day, but actually changing, rather than having like my 3 meals, 2 snacks that are, and then going for the meals that are like lower calorie, higher like fruits and vegetables and stuff, but maybe a little bit less satiating than if I was to get like some rice. Changing the expectation and going, okay, I'm going to have my breakfast at home every day. I'm going to cut the snacks. I have an optional snack of like a protein bar or some fruit and chia seeds with protein powder if I need it, but actually just having more dense main meals that, like, yes, they might be higher calorically, but if I'm over consuming multiple times a week, which I have done this last week or two, even though I have kind of been in holiday mode anyways, and have felt in control for the most part. They were just kind of like conscious choices, but I'll be running over my calories anyway, so it's like I might as well just have 3 proper big meals that are actually going to fill me up for longer, and be slower for my body to break down, opposed to going for like just the proteins and the vegetables. So that might be more realistic for me moving forward. And it's so important to self-reflect and go, okay, what barriers like are in my way? And yeah, realistically, if I was to meal prep here, like I wouldn't be getting out in the day, and that would make me agitated. It would make her agitated. I would probably be at home snacking and like feeling frustrated. So yeah, that's the reality, is like reduce the snacks in the house because I will have bigger meals out now. Manage my expectations to the fact that I will have bigger, more balanced meals out rather than just protein, fruits and veggies. And that's all that I can really think of. But it's so important just to like figure out what's working, what's not working, and be okay to change it. It doesn't mean that you're wrong or that you're failing. It just means that sometimes we just need to change the system. I'm in a different environment. My routine's different. I don't really fucking have a routine. I mean, I have like a morning routine, but yeah, it's a whole different ball game to if I was at home. So again, being open to that reflection and to that change is so important to be able to move forward. And I just don't want to keep doing this. Like, I just don't. I don't like the way that it makes me feel. I don't like I just don't have, it's not in alignment with my values. So I need to fucking nip it in the bud, and I need to figure out how can I work around this to prevent this from happening ongoingly, because I want to have a good time, and I want to, like, this time was supposed to be time to recharge, reconnect, and it's been not exactly what I've expected, but I'm just trying to think, like, okay, how can we turn it around and make everything work together a bit better? Another thing that I was thinking is potentially removing the expectations of doing 10k daily steps, because that's increasing my energy output, and it is really exhausting mentally and physically, having that expectation of doing 10k steps across the beach, especially on the days with Amara. So I'm thinking, like, reduce my movement, 3 balanced meals a day, still do my weight training 4 times a week rather than 3 times a week, but in terms of steps, actually cut the steps down as well, and hopefully that will allow my body to heal and for my hormones to recover a little bit quicker. I don't know, I'll keep you guys posted, but I guess this is the whole point of the vlogs and everything, is like trying to talk you through what I'm feeling and what I'm navigating, even though I feel like I'm just like offloading and complaining right now. I'm not complaining, I'm just I have obstacles too, and everyone has obstacles. So I just think it's really important to share that. And if somebody learns something from this, and this is insightful, then that's what matters most to me. Me and Sam, even though it's so noisy at the moment, we are gonna go to the gym. We just went and had a bagel, and I had an egg and beef bagel. We shared a Danish, and we had a coffee, and that was my first meal that I probably haven't loaded up with vegetables. So no sore stomach, which is good. But now we're gonna go train in the back alley gym again, and then we are gonna go and do a beach walk. Sam flies out today, so she's got to get in some movement. I'm so sad. She's sad. And then I'm gonna be a loner for real, for real. When we say back alley gym, this is what we're talking about. Literally a back alley gym.
Yeah, that's really brown. That's really brown. That's really brown. This one.
All of this was $3.50. Look what Amara made. I think we need to peel the paper off first, babe. No? Is it good?
My friends made it for me.
That's so nice, eh? The kids next door did some baking, and Amara got to do icing the cupcakes. And you got gummy bears on it as well. Wow. Happy Thursday. Today has been pretty uneventful. I just worked this morning for most of the day. I only got back maybe like an hour or something ago. Amara got up at 3:30 in the morning and literally stayed up, and today's a rest day, so I'm just taking myself out for a walk. I honestly don't really feel like moving all too much today or really doing anything, but I know that I need to get in some movement because I've done less than 1,000 steps and I've just been sat on my bum all day. So I'm gonna go for a little walk to the sidewalk, which is like a kind of like a fancy, I don't even know how to explain it, but they do like really yummy chocolate covered dates, which is like the equivalent of a Loco Love. So I'm gonna go get some of those to keep in the fridge, and I thought it would be interesting to film, but yeah, I'm just gonna go for a walk. There's been like a big downpour for the first half of the day basically, so I didn't go for a beach walk or anything like that. Plus again, I was working. But yeah, I'll take you guys along with me. I'll show you the delicious dates. One date dark walnut and 2 coffee. And can I please get the pistachio, 2 pistachio, 1 coconut? Oh my god, that looks so good. They even have like a wee salad bar. And then this is like the supermarket bit where they've got loads of different selections of like Western foods and like health foods and so much choice. Me and Chloe are going to get loads of these. I'm going to bring loads of these ones home for Chloe as well. That looks good too. I don't know, I think that's the same oats. Oh yeah, literally the same thing. Yeah, so I'm going to get loads, stock up on those before I go home for me and Clo. Also just feels like hella sad coming to these places without Chloe, because I feel like this is where me and Chloe would thrive the most together in an international supermarket. They have like loads of cool little energy bars and like these bars and stuff that have honestly like bugger all ingredients in them. They literally have like 4 ingredients. This has date, almond, hazelnut, coconut flakes. And all of these protein bars are super cheap and super delicious as well. They're $2.90, about $3. And then they have like even snack ball versions of them, like chocolate peanut. They even have like these ones, but I can't really buy these at the moment because I'm just like, I can't stop eating, so those kind of things are very Moorish for me. They even have like all the little testers up here as well. I'm gonna try some of them. I just tried a pineapple flavored one. So weird, but like kind of good at the same time. There's one that says dates on it, but I can't see the dates in the packet. Oh, there's vanilla. Let's do a vanilla taste test. Vanilla's good, caramel's good. I want to try the date one. Oh, the vanilla one's actually really nice. I just went for my little mooch around the stores, and I thought I would do a little bit of a haul because Amara's still at home sleeping, so I thought I would show you guys before I go home, and because Chloe's gonna watch this when I post this. So babes, I thought I'd give you a full rundown because I have no data and no Wi-Fi at the villa. Firstly, I got sourdough, wholemeal sourdough, because I've shared a little bit of a breakdown on Instagram this week, but I'm changing the structure of my nutrition because I have been dealing with like those kind of over-consuming episodes, I think like twice, I don't know, but they're happening more frequently now than they ever have in this reverse, or like I've overate more than I have. Yeah, I just had a really bad binge episode the other day, and I'm noticing that I'm like eating food and I'm actually feeling like hungrier after my meal. So again, trying to change things and pivot. So I'm starting my day off with like 2 pieces of sourdough, 2 whole eggs, 2 egg whites. I've just brought some cottage cheese as well. So like when I'm at home, I eat really high fat. I have like cottage cheese every day. I have nuts and seeds and stuff every day. I have yogurt every day. But over here, like dairy is so expensive. Like this tiny thing of cottage cheese, which is 250 grams, cost me, I think it was $8, which is a lot. And then with Greek yogurt as well, there's lots of yogurts, but they're all filled with sugar and they're really low protein and they're not good ingredients. They're like, Greek yogurt is so expensive. It's like $12 or something for like 400 grams, so not super feasible. And I think that's why I'm also struggling as well, because it's like such a big change from what I'm used to. So I am just making like a couple of investment pieces in my shop and trying to find ways to kind of pivot around that. So wholemeal bread, 2 slices, 2 eggs, 2 egg whites. I'm going to chuck some cottage cheese in there as well, and I had peanut butter with it this morning, but I think cottage cheese will just keep me a little bit more satiated because peanut butter's a little bit more hyper palatable. And then like a piece of fruit, like a banana or something. I just got some skim milk because again, like some things are really expensive over here. Almond milk cost me $15 or like $11. No, I think it was like $11.50 for a thing of almond milk, which I didn't even realize until I got to the checkout and paid for it. And I was like, why was that so expensive? It was the almond milk, because they don't have like low fat milk options here either. So I'm just gonna go. I just found one, so I grabbed it. I got these, which is so tasty because me and Sam actually went to the shop in Canggu that stocked these, and Sam brought a box for us to try, and I saw them in the supermarket, so I grabbed them for me and Chloe. I got 3 different flavors, girlfriend, so we can like open them all and mix and match, but the ingredients are really good. Like, it's literally just, what is it? Where is it in English? Literally all it is cocoa butter, cocoa mass, coconut sugar, coffee, coconut milk, and roasted cashews. So it's same kind of vibe for the rest of them. Like, it's not filled with any crap. So we got coffee toffee flavor, matcha cashew flavor, and dark salted coconut flavor. So Chloe, we're sharing these when we get back. We'll open them all up, mix them all up. And then I got one of these for Chloe as well, which is like it's upside down, dark chocolate sampler, which she sent me like photos from an Instagram page of these chocolates. And again, they are all like good things. It's just like cocoa solids, coconut sugar, chili powder, vanilla, orange oil, peppermint oil. And I actually had a look in the grocery store at all the other Bali chocolates as well, at the ingredients lists, because we're like that. That's what me and Chloe love to bond over, is ingredient lists. And all the other ones were like, had like caster sugar and stuff in them. So those have really good ingredients. You can buy them from the health food store, like in Uluwatu, but you can buy them from the health food store in Uluwatu, but they're like more expensive. So I just got them from the normal health shop. And I will show you guys the stuffed dates that I'm obsessed with. Like I said, they're replacing our Loco gloves at the moment, which me and Chloe also just did an order of. So when I get back, we've got a fridge full of Loco gloves for our little coffee dates where we sit on the window ledge and have our coffee together. How do I even open this? Oh, they put a sticker on it. I was like, how do I open this without ruining the box? These are really good. I actually preferred the white chocolate ones. So I got some more. I got 3 white chocolate ones and 3 dark chocolate ones. I can't really show you. I'll show you this way. Like these. And on the inside, they're like fully stuffed with like, I think it's like a date blend. They like grind up or like make a date paste, which is like filled on the inside. I wish I could show you, but I don't want to eat one of them right now. I want to put them in the fridge so they're like nice and cold, but they are delish. This one's coconut, pistachio. I don't know what the inside of this is. It's like green dates, I think, like matcha, I think. I got a walnut one and 2 coffee flavored ones. Good morning. It is currently, what is the day today? It is a Friday today. Yesterday was the first day that I followed my new structured eating protocols, and it definitely, like, I made it through the day yesterday without like overeating or having like another binge episode, but I did like finish my meals, my lunch and my dinner mainly, and was like absolutely starving, but I still managed to stick with it. So that was a day of success. I'll do a whole video talking through my protocol changes, how I'm navigating my nutrition over here, because it is so different to how I would eat at home, and like I am struggling. Like I am definitely struggling with the different foods and stuff like that. Like over here, the meals when you're dining out is predominantly like carbohydrates from rice, very little vegetables, and kind of like smaller portions of meat as well, and we're eating out twice a day as well. So it's definitely been challenging, and I've just had to completely pivot, but I'll do a whole video on that. I'm gonna wrap up the weekly vlog here because I'm gonna go to Tiny Cafe this morning, and they have good Wi-Fi, so I can schedule my YouTube video and everything to upload for Sunday and not stress about that, because that has been such a massive issue, is like the Wi-Fi connection over here. I feel, I'll see if I can show you guys, but I feel so bloated and so watery, like I just feel so bloated, so watery. I don't know if it's, I just don't even know anymore. I'm like past the point of caring. At this point, I feel like I probably stayed too lean for too long, and now I'm just playing catch up. Say good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. I'm just playing catch up, but yeah, past the point of caring. I just want to feel good again. Yeah, we're going to the clubhouse. Say, see you next week.
See you next week.
We're going to go to the clubhouse.
We're going to go to the clubhouse.
And I'm going to be a good girl.
Good
And we're going to get, are you going to get pasta? We're going to get pasta and kombucha. Yeah, she's been eating really well here, which has been such an issue at home. She's been eating really well, so that's been a win, hey. But we will sign off now and see you in the next vlog.